Hey, it's Alex with Lover Fighter Writer, and someone asked if I could do a tutorial for VistaCreate social media content on mobile because I did the desktop version last week. And so I decided to put this together quickly. As you can see, it's a very simple app with lots of templates that you can choose from. So I'm looking at an Instagram post here, and this is a pretty nice, simple template with text and an image that I can easily convert into something that's going to look really good with my brand, which is, of course, all about digital marketing. So I'm just going to throw together something quick to that effect. Now I'm accessing the built-in database of images here. They also have different kinds of objects that you can add, but right now I'm just looking for a nice image that kind of represents the idea of marketing. And this one works great because it's very likely to be attention grabbing with the whiteboard and the guy writing on it and all the funky drawing. But it's also the type of image that is going to specifically grab a marketer's attention and kind of speak to them. And so now I'm just customizing the text to make sure that it's in my font, so I can scroll up and down there and select different fonts. I usually like to use Lato for the bigger text, and then sometimes I use Montserrat for the smaller text. And just adjusting the size with this slider. It's a little bit more awkward than on desktop, but pretty easy once you get the hang of it. And now I'm going to customize the text and just write something simple like digital marketing services. And once I've created this initial design, I could easily go back in and just swap out the image and the main text with different types of services and then use those in a variety of different places to market different services. Now, the color selection is a little bit less convenient than on the desktop app, but it will recommend the colors that are in your brand kits, as well as other colors that you use frequently or that seem appropriate for the project. Now that I've adjusted the background color behind that image, I'm going to choose a color for the text. And so I just need to scroll that wheel over to the color and probably go with white or maybe the same green in there. So there it is in green, and that looks pretty good. Sometimes the green doesn't show up that well, but in this case it is because of the dark contrast. And I decided to keep that little star thing. A lot of the time I just delete most of the items that come with the template and replace them, but I kind of like the star. So I just changed the color to a bright yellow, which is also part of my brand kit. And now I'm just going to get rid of this sideways text because I don't really need anything like that. I would rather just use that space to put my logo in and then keep the focus on the image and the main text so that there aren't a whole lot of other distractions. And I might also add in a call to action in some cases, but this one just being a quick example, I just wanted to leave it the way it was. So now we've got a nice yellow star on the corner there, and I'm going to add some more text so that I can pull that down and just add a quick message down here and scroll over again to use the color selector. I use the color selector about half the time, and the rest of the time I can usually find the color that I want in the recommended colors. And making the call to action white is going to be helpful because it's going to pop even more than the green text, which is the same color as the background. So that's kind of the overall message, but the thing that everyone is definitely going to notice is the white text, which I'm going to use just as my URL. Of course, like I said, I could put a full call to action in there with something like visit my website at alextucker.ca or something along those lines. You can test a bunch of different ways, but usually I just like to put in my URL and my logo somewhere in most of the designs that I share on social media. But where that branding can actually become very important is if someone chooses to, for example, download your images and then share them somewhere without giving you credit, then this ensures that you will get at least a little bit of credit or that they will have to do a little bit of extra work in order to steal your content. It's probably not going to be too big of a deal with something like this, but it is just kind of standard good branding practices. Now I'm just going to need to open up the images and go to the Uploads tab so that I can grab my logo and fit it in there, and then I'm probably going to change the background color. And remember, you can grab your lifetime free account to VistaCreate using my affiliate link, which is down in the description. It comes with the web app and the mobile app, so you can create stuff on the go, or you can create more detailed stuff at home. Really easy to use, and I'll recommend a few other tutorials that might be relevant for you and some other software that you can get for free down in the description as well. Leave a like on this video and subscribe, and feel free to comment if you have a question or if you'd like to request a specific tutorial related to marketing, social media, content writing, or anything else, any other topic that you see on this channel. I'm happy to help out with tutorial requests. Now the only thing left to do is to export and download this design. So I'm going to go to that little icon in the top right corner and download it in standard definition. And that's just going to download it to my phone. I can also just leave it there and download it later on my computer if I want. And hey, since it's almost 2024, Happy New Year, and I will catch you in the next video.